up and show wow.
Ring Wars, Carolina. 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 Ring Wars, Carolina.
RWC.
And we're back with more Ring Wars Carolina Battlegrounds here in Spring Lake, North Carolina, joined by Stephen Hensley. On the other side, to my left, renowned broadcaster Kevin Kelly.
I tell you what, that's a bad man entering the squared circle right now. Stephen, if you were a betting man, as we know you are, what's the odds on Billy Brash here this week?
Oh man, whatever the odds are, throw them out the window, because this guy has his cards under the table and he'll pull them out when he's ready and steal this thing. Odds mean nothing.
I'm really looking forward, Jonathan, to this main event this week. With two great veterans, it's going to be a hard-hitting, fast-paced contest.
Yeah, Brutal Bob Evans, he's been around the way, really smart, wise, and young, upstart, fiery, wild.
Wild, indeed.
Psycho Boy Fodder.
And when you look at the amount of experience that Psycho Boy has jammed into his limited years in the sport, again, It'll be a great battle. Plus, there's so much to talk about when it comes to the RWC Heavyweight title and where things stand on the road to August 3rd. Great crowd here in Spring Lake once again.
G-Moniy displaying the golden opportunity chain. Kevin, 30-man over the top battle royal. That chain allows G-Moniy to wrestle for any title in Ring Wars Carolina at any time that G-Moniy pleases.
All right, but is this a prize that Billy Brash can claim?
No. The only thing that Billy Brash can claim is that he slowed down the momentum of the radio rap star G-Moniy.
How about this? If Billy Brash beats G-Moniy, G-Moniy goes on to win a championship. If I'm Billy Brash, I'm ringing the office phone right away.
Oh yeah, I'll be calling Dex Carter too, because he does have legitimate claim at that point.
Yes, sir. You've seen the turnover chain in college football? Well, we've got our own golden opportunity chain here at RWC. It's great. Man, what a mix of young faces here in the crowd, fans that have been attending wrestling here in the Carolinas for years and years, have had the chance to catch up with some folks, guys, I haven't seen in over 20 years.
What is on those headphones?
I don't know. Our referee is listening to us.
It's hypnotized.
Oh, Kevin Brash is wanting that golden opportunity chain.
Yeah.
What's it for? What's it do? Any title shot in the company anytime I want. That's good.
Well, wait a minute. What's Brash going to put up? What's Brash going to put up?
Is he doing it?
Is he going to go?
Whoa!
Holy moly!
Hey!
The golden opportunity chain up for grabs now.
I had no idea.
I had no idea G-Moniy was this stupid.
Nice, not stupid. He is smart.
Idiotic.
He is confident in himself that he's going to get victory and continue to wear the chain around his neck.
Let's hit the pause button. How could you in any way, shape, or form think guaranteed title shot down the line, your time, your place, your choosing, your circumstances?
Well, now this opens the door for anybody in the future that could be the golden opportunity chain holder to be put into sanctioned matches. I love this.
It's so dumb. It's not a championship. It's an opportunity. Why would you give away opportunity?
He's not giving it away, Steve. He's showing how strong of a wrestler he is and that he's going to continue to hold that chain.
Stephen, he is betting on himself.
Yes.
You are a whispering little devil, Kevin Kelly.
How dare you?
This wasn't on the line. Then you were like, well, what's in this for Billy Brash?
Yeah, I wanted
Billy heard you.
And then I wanted Billy Brash to have to put something up.
Yeah, that is true. G-Moniy had a little disadvantage there. It's all his to lose today.
Someone needs to teach Money about business.
Well, if we want to teach the folks about who Billy Brash is and what he brings to the table, he's a veteran. I've known Billy Brash going back 8-10 years, really since his first days in this industry. South Carolina native, has fought his way up, even fought his way out to train in the New Japan dojo and spent time under the learning tree of Katsuyori Shibata. So again, Billy Brash is a guy who can do it all and has seen a whole lot in his years in the sport.
He's accomplished a lot too. This guy doesn't get shook. He doesn't care who you are.
Roll through there by Brash and getting the wrist lock in his favor now. G-Moniy trying with a roll through, gets it, reverses, and grounds Brash to the mat. Well, G-Moniy yelling his famous catchphrase with the response of the crowd. Side headlock applied now by the radio rap star.
Fans here are a lot like trained dogs, aren't they?
Do not be calling our audience dogs. The remarks of Stephen Hensley do not speak for anybody in Ring Wars Carolina.
I'm just saying, I saw him handing out biscuits.
He did not.
Wait a second now. I can't believe that you said this. Last week I found out about this mythical catering, and now apparently the fans have been given biscuits. Ooh, almost a spine buster.
Well, you only get them for correct answers, and you've been errant lately, siding with Mr. Darwin over here
You
quite
show
often.
that man respect. The fact that he came here, as he's been around the world.
Hold on a second.
Pin attempt, though.
You don't have to defend me. I appreciate you so much. I even appreciate Steven. It's great to have an alternative point of view.
Well, thank you. Waiting for the shoe to fall.
No shoe.
A little bit of an olive branch by Kevin
Up,
Kelly. Up and over. And arm drag by G-Moniy.
Well, again, Billy Brash is traditionally a fast starter. But this is the reason why G-Moniy was so confident in putting up this golden opportunity chain. Because he has carried the fight to the veteran and is in control.
Yeah, Kevin, I look at this and what you're talking about. Brash not getting the momentum in his favor early on. Might be throwing him a little tilt. Oh!
Here's how he can change the game.
And Brash does with that kick.
No, it was the stall in the corner.
It really was. And, you know, I didn't expect that kind of agility looking at Mr. Brash, but he's got it. G-Moniy has it too, though. Great drop kick by Money. Another call back and another shout back. And what's the point of that, really? Let's stay focused on the match, big boy.
There's something to be said by having the fans in your corner. And a swing. Oh! Good clothesline. Go for the pin again. 2 count, though. There's G-Moniy frustrated. But G-Moniy needs to hone in now. Stay to work on Brash. He has so much to lose, potentially.
And, of course, August 3rd, we know there is so much to gain. Last week we learned #1 contender, but we've got another #1 contenders match here this week.
Right. As we're seeing now, I mean, we got the title on the line August 3rd, but we don't know who Tiger's facing yet.
Well, we'll find out again.
And Billy Brash, very opportunistically, may have decimated that wrist or the arm of G-Moniy when he pulled it over that top rope. He really turned it around in a flash there.
That rear chin lock applied. Brash slowing it down to curry his favor.
Billy Brash, he doesn't miss an opportunity at all. It's like I told you before it started, odds mean nothing. Rules mean nothing. Victories are everything.
The adrenaline going through G-Moniy thanks to the audience.
And later on tonight, of course, with the RWC title up for grabs, Xander Keys, C.W. Anderson. We'll find out who will be the champion going into August 3rd, the title match in Lumberton, North Carolina.
Brash straight to the larynx now as the referee gets in there to try to break the count.
And what a change of fortune it could be here within RWC. If here in this opening match, Ring Wars Carolina, Billy Brash scores victory over G-Moniy, and as was agreed upon in a pre-match stipulation, agreed by both champion and challenger, if Billy Brash wins, he will take G-Moniy's golden opportunity chain, which gave G-Moniy the right to challenge for any championship, including the RWC Heavyweight title in the future.
Kevin, I know it's very big hypothetical. I thought we were going to see the pin attempt, but we could see Billy Brash win the chain, enter himself into the match tonight, and then it's Tiger and Billy Brash for the RWC title, potentially.
Anything could happen. I would have a feeling that Billy Brash, after securing the chain tonight, if he is so fortunate, will sit back and wait and will pick his spot.
Well, the odds increasingly in his favor.
2 count there.
Pump kick nearly took this one for him.
Think about this, too. Billy Brash could get a partner. Billy Brash, a renowned tag team wrestler. I've seen him on 2 different occasions team successfully with Heath Slater. So Billy Brash, one of these guys, got a lot of friends in this industry. He could make some calls, challenge for tag team gold.
It's a respectable company. I can respect a West Virginia boy.
And G fighting to get up, putting no wrist there, does break free. Going to work on the side abdominal area as G comes off the ropes, gets the momentum, and eats a drop kick for his efforts.
No, it wasn't the jump up, it was the extension of the legs by Brash. That was beautiful.
It absolutely was. So much force, so much power in the legs. And a lot of times, a normal person, a casual fan, will miss how strong the legs are, but there's a reason you are supposed to be able to press twice your body weight whenever you're doing a leg press, and that guy can probably do it 4 or 5 times over.
How about this, waking up every morning doing 1,000 squats? That's how Billy Brash starts his day.
Gosh almighty, I don't even want to think about that. I want to be able to walk.
Again, that's the tutelage, the teaching from Katsuyori Shibata as Brash uncorks another forearm.
And G-Moniy on rubber legs, but so is Brash.
Both these guys really feeling this contest at this point, and it shows.
Exhaustion setting in, but the forearms by Brash still doing the most damage. Oh, knife edge chop though by G-Moniy.
Cracking one right into the sternum.
Sweep the leg, Johnny.
Yes, sweep the leg, Johnny.
Well, somebody's been watching the new season. G-Moniy coming off the ropes.
Gets it straight to the mush of Billy Brash. Pin attempt here, hooks the legs and go. 2 count.
And of course, if G-Moniy is successful, if he gets victory, he retains the golden opportunity chain. And then G-Moniy will begin to plot, begin to pick his perfect time to challenge for any title here in RWC.
G-Moniy now going to work on Brash again, but Brash quick as a hiccup. Oh!
Death Valley driver.
And Brash coming off the ropes. Misses. Oh, wait a minute. Could be a roll-up pin attempt. 1, 2. Yes!
Hey! And just like that, Billy Brash swings and misses the Shining Wizard, Steven.
And incredibly unfortunate for him, he went for an exclamation point. He may have had it done, and the exclamation point on the end of the sentence, it cost him everything.
And now G-Moniy continues to keep us all in suspense. Which title is it going to be? At what moment is it going to be? Is he just going to stay in the ring and let C.W. Anderson and Xander Keys come out and make it a triple threat match for the RWC Heavyweight Championship?
And I gotta wonder if we might see another chapter between G-Moniy and Billy Brash down the road, perhaps after a cash-in by G-Moniy. Great to see Billy Brash once again. This won't be the last.
No, not at all. And we got heavyweight championship action coming up. C.W. Anderson, former RWC heavyweight champion, taking on Xander Keys. 7 months into his reign. Does it end here in Spring Lake, North Carolina?
Doesn't change anything. You think this changes anything? No. See, My lack of ring awareness, my lack of experience cost me this match, but it doesn't matter because every time I lose, I gain more experience, so I still win. What you people need to understand is I'm the king of this ring. I'm the heir to the throne. I'm the future of Ring Wars Carolina, whether you like it or not. If you got a problem with it, if it sparks your fancy and you want to step up to me and find out the hard way, do it. I will knock you down one by one. Envy the chosen.
Ring Wars, feeling the drought, show up and show wow. Ring Wars Carolina.
RWC.
The challenger, C.W. Anderson, a man with a great lineage. And is today the day he becomes a two-time Ring Wars Carolina Heavyweight Champion.
Talking to C.W. earlier today, guys, he said the feeling never changes. Preparation becomes longer. The training sessions become more diligent. The feeling, the butterflies in the stomach, the nerves before a championship match never go away. But he's familiar. This is familiar road that CW has walked. We'll see what happens here with the title on the line.
And since winning the RWC Heavyweight Championship in that Battle Zone Scramble match, Xander Keys has been on a tear, joined by Dirty Leon Corleone.
Dirty Leon Corleone? What's dirty about him?
He said he's dirty. I talked to him today. He said he's dirty, and then he said, get away from me.
Did you mean filthy rich? Because yes, those men are wealthy beyond compare.
When are you moving to the United Arab Emirates? I've got some friends over there, Steven. They might be able to help you out with some real estate.
Oh, my dude, I love real estate. Let's do this.
Yeah.
That sounds like investment time.
Well, I mean, it's desert property, desert facing.
Well, if I don't have the neighbors I have currently and I can keep my lawn equipment that I no longer need, then we might be in a conversation.
Great talk. Again, neighbors won't be a problem, and neither will lawn equipment. But the question I have, will Xander Keys still be the RWC Heavyweight Champion, or will C.W. Anderson reclaim it here in Springgate?
Well, Xander Keys, nothing short of dominant, but C.W. Anderson, he's a throwback wrestler, and to me that only means he gets better with age. In the 90s, he was a throwback to the 80s, took it through the thousands, the tens, now brings it to the 20s, and he is in his prime as far as I'm concerned.
And Dirty Leon Corleone. Stone equates to 210 pounds. The British weight system, of course, UAE, it was originally a British colony.
Well, we're one of the last countries using the imperial system, so I can see the stone being more effective. Referee showing what it's all about here today.
Man, that is a title that has had tremendous history, and what a great series of champions have held that championship belt.
Too much.
Well, the first that comes to my mind is the gentleman who will be in our main event, Fodder, losing it after a year to A.J. Kazana. And Xander winning that scramble match due to A.J. Kazana having to vacate the championship.
Well, look at all the big names in wrestling, and as they've either grown up, passed through, had time here in the Carolinas. Steven, you know, of course, so many great last names in wrestling, like Anderson, like Carino. You know, names like that that have been synonymous with wrestling in this region going back decades.
And the knowledge behind those names, like, we can't overstate that.
Oh, I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. That is not the demeanor we normally give from our wrestlers.
No, that's okay.
Xander Keys made a decision. We'll see how that progresses for him.
I mean, the only thing you're going to do is poke the bear when it comes to C.W. Anderson and stuff like that. And Xander almost intimidated to lock up with C.W. Anderson. But we do get one underway.
I'll give you the Xander Keys comparison. Reminds me of Nigel McGuinness. Body type, former Ring of Honor World Champion, of course.
And the fans here with absolutely no love lost for Xander Keys. You know, a lot of people feel a way about this guy. I can't blame them for that. He says a lot of things I don't personally care for sometimes, but what I do love and admire is his style in that ring, the way he gets it done, and the zeros in his bank account. And in friendship, that overcomes a lot to a guy like me.
And how much did he pay you to say that?
You don't have to pay me anything. I call it like, yeah, I'm impartial. You know that.
And I agree with Steven. I think, again, you can't take away the athletic ability, the skill. Also, look at the reach and look at the length, how long his inseam is. He's got long arms, long legs, and CW is never shy about making his point of view known.
Yeah, he has a long finger.
Yes, he returned fire as Xander getting locked up there, trying to be limber as he can be, but C.W. Anderson having none of it with the rear chin lock applied, and the champion down on the canvas now. Fighting away, trying to roll through to get out of it.
I remember talking a couple of years ago to my good friend James Stone over in the UK. We were comparing notes on American wrestlers. He was like, C.W. Anderson is one that he always watches and studies. Because even though C.W. is an American wrestler, American catches, catch can, his style through and through, there are little things that C.W. does that are noteworthy for wrestlers that maybe in James Stone's case compete quite frequently in the British style.
I can absolutely see that. The technical abilities of C.W. Anderson truly unparalleled. He has equals, but to me, he doesn't have any superiors.
No, and
big chop to the chest. Anderson following it up with strong shoulder. Down goes Keys again. Anderson, I thought he was going to get Keys up.
Watch out.
He's known for that super kick, Kevin.
He'll dial it up every once in a while. Of course, the spine buster has won him so many matches throughout his career. And now, Corleone out here trying to call timeout.
Well, it must be effective. The referee not starting a 10 count yet. There we go.
He's trying to get C.W. Anderson to a neutral corner. As Anderson verbally berates the champion.
I mean, Xander's just absorbing favors right now from Anderson. He knows better than to argue with the ref. That just gives Xander more time out there.
Do you agree with, Jonathan, let me ask you, do you agree with Xander's call that he has... Whoa. Was that the whip of Corleone or the right hand of CW?
I don't know, but you look at the face of Xander. I don't think he cares which one it is. And the redness on his chest, that was
a handprint.
Impactful.
So I was about to ask if Xander Keys is justified in complaining that he hasn't had enough competition here, but man, he has got more than a plate full.
Yeah, he may be having a little buyer's remorse after signing that contract against C.W. Anderson, thinking he was going to have an off night.
Quick escape and floats right back up into the side headlock.
And it's so many small things that to another wrestler wouldn't cause the momentum.
Wait a minute, go for the pin again. 1, 2.
But all those little things to an Anderson, that equals a victory. And he's turned things around very effectively, very quickly. And he's taken control.
And right into the eyes.
All right. And a shortcut that works every single time. Really, really hard to prepare your eyes to absorb punishment.
Anderson throwing him in the corner, no one home though.
Possibly still a little bit vision blurry from that poke just moments ago.
And now Anderson being choked out by the champion.
Xander Keys really leaning into that.
Oh, come on!
And yep.
There's Corleone. Now you want to ask why he's dirty? There. That's exactly why he's dirty. Tactics like that.
Well, again, Corleone is a guy, if he's wanting 10% of the champion's money, he's got to earn it.
You are absolutely right. I mean, John, do you expect him not to earn his payday? He's a manager. He's got to manage things.
Well, the referee was out of position, and that's the only reason Corleone was able to manage things the way that he wanted.
You know, Kelly, I might have been wrong about you. You're all right. He gets it.
Anderson fighting for his life. Rights and lefts straight to the solar plexus, but not enough.
And now the referee going down, checking on CW.
Right.
And we're getting a good look at the offense from the RWC Heavyweight Champion, extending those long legs.
And now,
He does not look happy right now, does he?
no, not at all. Xander was backed up and allowed Anderson to regroup as he comes off the rope, but eats an elbow. And the challenger goes back down. Going for another pin here, but just a 1 count.
Can't waste an opportunity against an Anderson.
No, that's true. I mean, a guy like C.W. Anderson, you got to take the pin attempts where you can get them.
And is he wasting time, poking the bear, as they say, paint brushing?
I think he's trying to make him mad. I don't know for what reason you would want to do that, but evidently Xander Keys wants him awake and at his best.
There was a high school kid in Japan who got a C.W. Anderson fastball right between the shoulder blades because he made C.W. mad.
What did he do?
Well, that was on the baseball diamond many, many years ago in Japan. So Xander Keys does not want to poke the bear.
No, I've seen it before. You know, he's teaming with Preston Quinn, the pain train. I've seen that temper of Anderson's go to work and just light somebody up.
And that shot to the midsection stops Xander Keys dead in his tracks.
And Anderson,
big right. No, that left.
that,
Dusted him.
yeah, the left knocked Keys for a loop. Now all Anderson has to do at this point is pull Keys to the center of the ring, go for the pin. Oh, looks like Anderson's going to be setting up.
Here we go. Spinebuster time. No, wait, reversed.
The knee to the midsection by the champion.
And real quick, gentlemen, I want to point out, we talked about the spine buster immediately, which he's known for, which he's known for using so well, but that is the downfall of being well known for something. As any competent opponent is going to scout it, it's that much more difficult for you to really nail it.
Yeah, Anderson's going to have to find just the opportune moment when Keys is not aware of what's coming to him. Oh, speaking of what's coming to him, Corleone giving what he believes Anderson has coming to him.
He's doing a good job. I got to respect that. Guy's on the clock. Doesn't go to sleep.
I mean, this is almost just like a 2-on-1 situation for C.W. Anderson. As you see another pin here, though.
Well, Corleone will have his hand out, no doubt, at the end of the fiscal. He'll be wanting his pay. He'll be wanting his percentages.
And he'll have earned them.
Anderson firing it up.
Now there will be less in the till if the champion loses tonight. If C.W. Anderson could get that help from this great crowd.
And now knees to the midsection as Anderson wobbles. He's trying to get it reversed, and but Anderson catches him.
Well, he got a shot there between the eyes, I think. Follows it up with that clothesline.
That's what he needed. Anderson continuing his assault on the champion. Gets the right there. But I tell you what, Xander Keys just as quick with those knees. And as much as we're calling the action, another knee to the midsection.
That's a receipt of that kitchen sink. Sliding forearm.
Going for the pin.
2 and
No.
Nearly took it there. Nice kitchen sink reference.
Well, gentlemen, that was
hold
good.
on a second now.
Oh, wait a minute.
Did the referee?
I think he might have finally caught Corleone trying to interfere.
Here we go, spine buster. Got it.
That's all she wrote.
We're gonna have
New
a
champion.
and oh!
No! Kevin Kelly, that is the closest I've ever seen so far. Xander Keys to losing
Hold
the
on now,
championship.
watch out.
Anderson losing focus. I hate to criticize him, but that's what it is right now, because look behind you, bud.
El Sucio.
Oh, had it scouted.
Corleone
An
almost
embrace
goes
of the
down.
gentleman here, and
Bang!
super kick to Corleone. Oh, no! Low blow by the champion.
Hang on a second. The referee didn't see the low
No.
blow, but he sees the shoulders down for the 3.
He got it.
And Xander Keys retains because of the low blow.
So in the list, in the biography of the champion provided by, of course, the media team of Xander Keys, it listed several different finishing moves. One finishing move that was not listed was the low blow. But that indeed is what led Xander Keys to victory. That and only that, the low blow.
Yeah. Xander Keys is going to have his hands full on August 3rd at the anniversary show where he takes on Tiger. And you talk about Corleone owning his payday, taking the super kick.
And you know, you got to give credit where it's due. Xander Keys never forgot his fundamentals, and they brought him to victory.
Yeah, but all it took was one stinking low blow. We got our main event coming up after this. Brutal Bob Evans, Psycho Boy Fodder. Don't go anywhere.
Here tonight, G-B-B. Listen to Smash the Man podcast. The reason I listen to it because I'm an Anderson.
Hello everybody, this is Melina and you're watching Smash the Mat podcast.
Hey, this is Real Heaven of Smash the Mat podcast.
Look at that.
If you're looking for a wrestling podcast that covers the majors as well as the independents, look no further than the Smash the Mat podcast.
The very best in talk wrestling. Available on streaming platforms including YouTube and Apple Podcasts.
Also follow us on social media.
Smash the Mat.
It's Ring Wars, feeling the drought. Show up and show wow. Ring Wars, Carolina. RWC.
Psycho Boy comes out, former RWC Heavyweight champion, former one half of the RWC Tag Team Championships, and the kendo stick that he is now known for.
And this guy, one of the roughest and most successful competitors we have ever seen in Ring Wars Carolina, and he has been making it happen abroad and at home lately. Bob Evans has his work cut out for him today in the main event.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Psycho Boy Fodder has, again, the management behind him has done a great job of securing matches over the last few years against veterans. And yes, Fodder has not found victory as much as he might have liked in those contests, but again, each of them were learning opportunities. Now, he's the one who's handing out the lessons, even against a double tough veteran, the leader of Tough Guy Inc. Let's go!
And Kevin, you talk about it, teaming up with Tim Hughes, Tough Guy Inc. Interesting note here, Tough Guy Inc. once on Future of Honor took on James Anthony and Victor Andrews.
I'm biased. I'm biased.
What have you guys done?
You're going to get the kendo stick, Kevin. It's not going to be good. Oh, no, come on. Come on. Fodder, come on. Come on.
If he wants back here, I'm not stopping him. You're on your own.
No. Come on.
I'm hiding behind the team.
Right this way.
I'm hiding behind the team.
No, come on,
We are
Fodder.
not a team.
We are a team.
We were a team. You fight that man, you're on your own. Playing with fire today, guys. Playing with fire.
Well, I'll tell you what, Steve, all the matches we've seen him face, some of the bigger ones, Josh Woods, Lodi, a humongous match against Impact World Champion Moose. Tempers are flaring inside the mind of Fodder.
Well, Brutal Bob Evans going around shaking hands and saying hi, introducing himself to all the great RWC fans here in attendance.
This is a guy who's got so much experience behind him. He's been wrestling since the age of 19. When I was starting college, this guy started professional wrestling, and what a gauntlet to throw down for your life career choice at the age of 19.
The thing I think about with Bob Evans, twice now, he has done the Iron Week tournament, 7 consecutive Ironman matches.
And all of that for charity. Yes. Each one, he's handpicked opponents, and he's had a lot of volunteer opponents, if you could believe it.
Referee checking Mr. Evans. I think it's the most authoritative I've ever seen Trevor be.
All right, main event's underway. Psycho Boy Fodder in the long pants. Brutal Bob Evans in the shortens.
You know who the luckiest guy in this room is since the bell rang?
Trevor?
Kev.
Hi.
Fodder can't come after you right now. He wants the W.
It's all right. I got you guys to protect me. Human shield.
You know what? RVW star Katie Gannon tried to use me as a human shield once. That wasn't too good for her.
Not too good for a lot of women.
Oh, don't you start that.
Bob only needs to go to the first rope to get a bigger reaction.
The fans here know accounting for taste. Have you seen the way they're dressed?
Yeah, I see some RWC shirts. I think I see even a Tough Guy Inc. shirt, collar and elbow tie-up as both men push into the corner now.
A lot of common opponents between these two as well. We mentioned Psycho Boy Fodder fighting a veritable who's who of greats in the wrestling industry. Of course, Brutal Bob Evans has been with everybody from Tommy Dreamer, Gangrel, Billy Gunn, same as Fodder has, along with Rhino, and Fandango is somebody, Johnny's somebody that Bob has known since Fandango started wrestling.
Wow.
So that's, again, you know, a lot of these common opponents are industry friends for Brutal Bob.
The other thing I think about, Kevin, is the fact that both of them have an extensive film library that their opponent can study with all the names that they have wrestled.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. And again, Brutal Bob, you know, he is an open book. He tells everybody the keys to success.
Yes.
Did they really? Lord Alfred Hayes did that to Bobby the Brain Heenan. So says Brutal Bob. Talk about film study.
Yes. That's an absolute throwback.
I know you're the strong. Come on. Right here. Right here.
All right, Greco-Roman knuckle lock. We're going a little old school here with this one. I can respect that. Who do you think has the edge here in terms of strength, boys?
Well, Fodder's the more well-defined, but Bob does have the muscular mass.
That's yucky.
Yeah, I don't know if I do it now. Bob's kooky, though.
Let's just go with the right hand.
That's all it needed. His Fodder puts a boot straight to the midsection of Bob Evans, and Bob gets rocked hard here.
And watch out into Fodder's corner. Of course, the kendo stick still looming beneath as Fodder now begins to focus on the left arm. Mentioning those Iron Weeks and the 7 Ironman matches, consecutive days. Bob has done it twice. He's looking for those who would like to participate in another year's worth of Iron Weeks, Ironman matches. And those are great fundraisers. He's raised thousands of dollars for charities based on those matches. And like I was starting to say, he's an open book. You follow him on Facebook, you can friend him, you can follow him, and again, you can learn from him. He's got teaching classes, coaching classes. You could have private one-on-one phone calls with Brutal Bob Evans, and you could ask him anything about how to be a better wrestler, how to be a better promoter, how to be a better business owner.
I mean, some of the lessons that I have picked up from Bob Evans, just on how to take a better loop and make more money in each location.
What do you think?
I even did one study session with Bob Evans. It was the most focused I ever had been putting my career pen to paper, and it was absolutely worth the time with Bob. And Bob with the leg now.
And showing Brutal Bob, of course, showing Fodder here that he is a master of limb work. The trainer, of course, a lot of trainers when you're coming up. The great Jeff Costa and the Northeast Bruiser Costa, one of the many trainers of Brutal Bob Evans. And our best to Jeff, who is overcoming some health issues right now.
And you know, you can tell that training took to this guy. It's the little things that really accentuate how good he is. His hand placement, his ability to just force an opponent in the direction he wants. It's his placement on the shoulder, it's his placement on the arm, it's his placement throughout. Everything is picturesque.
And another thing that Bob is doing as well is continuing to teach at the top rope promotion, top rope school in Rhode Island.
And you gotta think,
midsection wide open.
And now the hand straight to the head. Fodder having enough of Bob Evans.
And Fodder doing everything he can to make it happen.
Kevin,
come on, we gotta help him.
Kevin, you are poking the bear big time, and Fodder will not hesitate to come out here potentially. Oh, but Bob with the scoop slam to Fodder.
I remember being accused of bias earlier.
Yes.
I calling the kettle black there, but hey.
I didn't accuse you of bias.
I accused him of bias. Okay, so.
Oh, well, he's biased.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much.
I'm agreeing with your broadcast partner.
Exactly.
Partner, we're using that word pretty loosely these days, it seems.
I know the team of Jonathan and Steven. You guys are together through thick and thin.
We are not.
Yes, we are. We've been together for over a decade now. Cross promotions in Virginia, West Virginia, North Carolina. I was going to point out when Bob Evans had the fingers of Fodder.
There's no timeouts in football. No, wait, there are timeouts in football.
Right, but not in professional wrestling.
Oh, that's what we're doing.
Yes. Oh, that's one way to get cauliflower here. And Fodder thought he used the ropes to stop Evans, but just the instinct of Bob to stop it himself.
Bob, perfectly capable of absorbing punishment, but landing on the back of your head, not helpful.
And you see the strikes now and the rake of the back by Fodder. Psycho Boy living up to his moniker.
And you know, since the bell rang, the look on his face hasn't changed for a moment. He looks downright feral, like a starving dog out there. You talked about success eluding him on a lot of these high-profile situations, Kevin. That does something to a man who's capable.
I agree with you. And again, now pulling Evans' shoulders down. If you're learning from those experiences, then they're teachable moments. But if it is fueling a fire that is propelling you to unspeakable acts in the squared circle, then that is a whole other level of learning.
Just a quick point. To start any good fire, what you need, boys? You need some fodder for it.
Oh, wait a minute now. Bob Evans stopping the suplex. Fodder. Shoulder rams.
And, you know, that's a dangerous spot for Bob. I know he can absorb punishment, but Fodder is incredibly strong. So for a guy like that to have you sandwiched between anything while he's ramming you.
Coming over Kurt Hennig style, snapping the neck of Brutal Bob Evans.
Yeah, Fodder known for that. Going for a pin attempt, grapevines the leg and does press the shoulders. I think back to those shoulders being thrown into the belly of Bob just a few moments ago. That'll take the wind out of anybody really quick.
No doubt it affects the front and the back. And Evans has had, we'll name a wrestler that has been in the industry more than 5 minutes. And again, wrestlers have back issues. Bob, of course, is not immune to that.
No.
Oh, wait a minute now.
There's Fodder, a lot of the men on the RWC roster.
In the eyes.
Well, an eye rake will stop anybody, and Fodder knows that as he comes off the ropes and delivers an axe handle to the back. Going for another pin here. But a 2 count is all he got.
And Fodder seeming to center in on a strategy right now, take the breath away and focus on the back as much as possible in between everything.
Well, as Kevin was saying, you got those the shoulders going into the front, but it does hurt the back as well. As Bob Evans looking for motivation.
He's got a big frame to take breath away from. You take oxygen away from a guy with a big frame and he's moving around, he's going to run out of gas quick.
That's true. But Bob is able to find the wherewithal, almost regaining a second win at this point.
He has to. And good move getting the separation. Runs in, though, eats a back elbow for his trouble.
Cut down to the mat. Goes Brutal Bob Evans here in our main event.
Fodder now calling his mark. Straight to the head of Bob Evans. Another pin lateral press, but no hook of the legs there. Allowing Bob Evans the momentum from the lower body to let the shoulders off the mat.
I would have to assume, outsider looking into this thing, the longer this contest goes on, the more it favors Fodder.
I mean, I wouldn't underestimate Bob Evans, though.
I'm not
7 Iron Man matches for 7 days in a row. You need major conditioning for that.
But it's like you said, Father Time catches up to all guys, bud. Anyone who's wrestled as long as he has, the injuries mount up.
Well, we know that, but Fodder now with the jabs. Rocking Fodder. The chop takes Fodder down. Can Bob Evans mount the offense?
Learned that one from Chief Dave Fox.
And now setting up for the Bulldog. Gets it off. This could be all.
A beautiful piece of old school.
2 3/4. Very close there.
And you know, again, the technique of Bob Evans cannot be beat. That is as good looking a Bulldog as I've seen in ages.
And only the toughness of Fodder allowed him to kick out.
Irish whip off the ropes again. Bob going for it, but no one there. Oh!
Hits the cutter in the middle, well, close to the middle of the ring.
From the top floor, got it. Drilled it, put him down. 2 and
Fodder getting as close as he has in this match. Oh no. Fodder getting nuts.
And you know,
well, now he's...
you know what? I wonder if Fodder wants to get the win, because he'll get disqualified the moment he swings that kendo stick on Bob Evans.
And now rearing back. And
referee catches. Trying to get it away from Fodder.
The referee and Fodder playing a bit of tug of war.
Oh no! Fodder hits himself in the head. Evans with the band. 2 and 3.
Are you kidding me?
Will give the assist to the kendo stick. Fodder thought he was going to use it in his favor, but Bob Evans catches the right moment as Fodder hits himself in the head.
Well, I didn't see that coming at all. I thought the referee was going to take it away. I thought we were going to see more wrestling action, but in the end, I hate to say it, Fodder screwed himself.
Yeah, he did. I mean, Fodder probably could have won this one if he would have stuck to the wrestling, but he didn't, and now Bob Evans, your winner in our main event.
I think there is going to be more retribution from Fodder as a result of another tough defeat from another veteran in this industry. It's only going to make Fodder more dangerous.
And you're going to want to stay tuned, fans, to see what Fodder does. We'll see you August 3rd, homecoming, Lumberton, North Carolina.